So.
Speaking of the New World Order, Guns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, speaking of all this crazy nonsense.
We are unstoppable. Another world is possible. We are unstoppable.
A new world order.
It's possible. When do we want it?
IGN.com, Captain America New World Order is coming in 2024, San Diego Comic-Con. Marvel has announced that the fourth Captain America film, titled Captain America New World Order, is coming to theaters May 3rd, 2024. That is so long.
2024.
That is so
Election
far away.
year. Trump v. Hillary Part 2 as the world is stunned.
Oh my goodness.
We get
It comes out
Captain
May.
America. Yeah, right after May Day, so May 3rd.
Yeah, it's like 6 months until, what is that? No, that's more like blah, 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 more like 8 months until, the election day.
No, 6 months. November's election, so 6 months away is May.
Oh yeah, I was thinking March again. I keep doing that. Announced as part of the Marvel Studios panel at SDCC 2022, the movie will be Anthony Mackie's first feature film as the new Captain America, following the events of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Did you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I think so. Which one was that? Was it the show? That was the show, right? Yeah. I watched the first episode when they talked about the New World Order.
Yeah. This is new Captain America.
Yeah.
It's the black Captain
guy.
America.
Yeah, black Captain America. Yeah.
Earlier this month, we learned that Nigerian-American filmmaker Julius Ona will direct the film. Ona previously... Okay, we don't care. Ona. Congratulations, buddy. But, yeah. New World Order Guns 2024. Perhaps some signaling, perhaps some... I don't know. Perhaps they know that the New World Order will be in full swing and they just want to capitalize on the marketing, the free marketing. It's pretty good marketing.
Yeah. Well,
if not actually, part of a grander scheme.
Sure. So the Marvel Studios Twitter page here, they, posted that image, the Marvel Studios and Captain America New World Order coming May 3rd. This thing went crazy viral. It's 238 hearts, 50,000 retweets, 1,700 responses. One of the first responses here. New World Order? Is this an anti-Semitic movie? Did anyone Google that phrase?
Interesting.
So
really interesting.
Yeah, I think as we go along here, they're providing bait. I think they're just going to continue to provide bait. Because before, when we were, this sounds silly, but like when we were coming up in the 2010s, talking truth about media was kind of, it was fringe.
Not rewarded.
Not rewarded for sure, but it was like people looked at you like you were crazy.
Yeah.
Now it's deliberate and it's meant to create the opposition, which is pretty much a hijacking of what we were talking about, the occult messaging and all that stuff that we pointed out in all the entertainment media. Now it's like, well, now that people know about it, let's be even more blunt about it to where you create that opposition. So,
well,
I don't know.
There's always also, in addition to what you're saying, is just the Google SEO takeover.
Yeah.
You got the World Economic Forum, you've got the New World Order, you've got everybody waking up to this, you've got the truth in plain sight, and then boom, Comic-Con announces the new Captain America Marvel movie, New World Order, and suddenly that's the thing that
SEO takes over.
Shows up on every Google search at the top of the list for New World Order because it's a Marvel movie. They've got millions of dollars invested in the the SEO, the search engine pop-up nonsense, and is a wonderful takeover of the phrase.
What's really interesting is there was a time briefly in the probably 2012-ish where if you typed in New World Order into Google, Age of Deceit, New World Order,
first page.
Yeah, Fallen Angels in the New World Order would pop up on the first page. Yeah. There was a
first
brief
page
moment.
or top of the list?
I don't remember if it was a top of the list,
But first page
but
is
I
good.
think it was definitely first page. So
Yeah.
that was fun, but yeah, definitely taken over by Marvel Studios.
Yeah. Oopsies. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. Not much else to say about it. It's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got? You got anything?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did have one thing. Hold on. I was about to go to break, but yeah, I did have this real quick because last episode I mentioned how, you know, we were talking about Russia and Ukraine and that whole situation. And I said that Israel is being very quiet. And I heard a lot from Israel. And of course, a bunch of stuff about Israel came out over the weekend. This is NBC News, and the headline: Russia moves to shut agency handling immigration to Israel amid Ukraine rift. And basically, you know, let me just read a couple paragraphs and then we'll get the gist of it. Russia has threatened to shut down a major Jewish agency that promotes immigration to Israel amid tensions between the two nations over the invasion of Ukraine. The Justice Ministry seeks to liquidate the country's branch of the Jewish Agency for Israel, according to a notice from Moscow's Basmany District Court, where the case will be heard Thursday. The court's website does not say what laws the nonprofit agency had broken, and Russia's Justice Ministry, which filed for its dissolution on July 15th, did not respond to a request for comment. And it goes into how basically Israel's leaders are saying, hey, if you're a Jew in Russia, come back to Israel. Like, don't stay there. So it's the split is taking place. I guess Israel is taking sides in the issue, which makes sense, especially biblically, you know, eschatologically. There's a lot of people that talk about, you know, the king of the north and is it Russia? And although I don't think it's personally Russia, some kind of alliance that assists in later on maybe attacking Israel in some kind of future time could be a development that stems from this type of move where obviously right now we're seeing the deglobalization, but that's all, I think, part of the divide and conquer. And so anyway, just interesting that I would mention Israel being quiet and then bunch of news about Israel pops up a couple days later. It's like we're living a simulation and we're programming it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of which, let's take a little break. Look at some art.
Yes, it's wake up time.
What is going on with me today? I've got everything backwards. Wake up is sleeping is ways. We're living backwards. The Republicans are Democrats. We're agreeing with Democrats. What is happening?